Hey everybody, I just wanted to make a video. I apologize if I'm sounding kind of quiet right now. My wife's asleep and I'm in a very tiny apartment. So today I wanted to talk about the Uncharted trailer dropped. Well, now it's yesterday. You know, I watched it a couple times. The first time I watched it, I
don't like it.
and then, I watched it a couple more times. I watched it with my wife. And for first thing off the bat, the casting choices it's just not what I had envisioned in my mind. And I understand that's partially my fault. But watching the trailer a couple more times, I noticed that and I gotta give the man credit for this. Tom Holland got the characteristics and the personality down for me. There was a scene in the trailer that actually made me laugh out loud, and it was this scene right here.
You come out to play with the big boys, Ian, because you're about to get a proper Scottish welcome.
What?
That right there alone tells me that Tom's got the characteristics down. It felt genuine. His oh crap felt genuine. His personality, it showed right there in that scene for me. Sure, he doesn't look the part, but I get that feel from him, and I'm thankful for at least that. Now, Mark Wahlberg for Sully, definitely it feels like the absolute worst choice, because I know in this movie Mark Wahlberg is just going to play himself, and that really upsets me. It looks like we got to see Chloe briefly, so that was really nice. I hope she's a big part of the movie, or at least maybe half of the movie. And Antonio Banderas as the rich bad guy, I really like that. Like, he fits for me. I like that. And I'm really hoping that he makes a solid bad guy. Granted, in the Uncharted games, the main rich villain was never really there until the very end. They always had their henchmen or whatever doing their thing. And I understand that, from what I know, the story they're going for a prequel to the video games, but it seems like they have pieces of all the video games in here. We saw the plane, we saw the pirate ship in the cave from A Thief's End, it looked like. There's just little hints that tie in all the games, and I understand they have to do that to keep us drawn in. But watching the trailer, I just don't feel like it's Uncharted. As much as I love Led Zeppelin, I felt like it was a horrible music choice for this trailer. Honestly, the studio knows we weren't too happy with the casting. I would have hoped that we would have gotten Drake's theme, or an Uncharted theme for the music. And to not have any of that totally takes the feel of Uncharted out of that trailer for me. And that bums me out. I'm definitely going to see this in theaters. I am really hoping this is a good movie. I'm really wanting it to be a good movie. I love the Uncharted video game series so much. It's up there on my favorite games ever made. And I want this movie to succeed, and I want to get more if it succeeds, obviously. And I really hope Mark Wahlberg just doesn't ruin Sully for me. There just could have been a million more casting options. Even my wife said, slap a mustache on Tom Hardy, and I believe he would have dived into the character more than Mark Wahlberg is gonna do. And I was like, yeah, that sounds like 100 times better. I'm a sucker for treasure hunting movies. I love National Treasure. I love anything that has to deal with history. So I'm hoping just that alone may satisfy me. But But I know as a hardcore lover of those games, I know if certain things aren't going to feel right, I'm going to just instantly back out, and I'm really bummed about that. But I'm sorry, it just doesn't look right to me, and it bothers me. But I'm hoping, and I'm hoping, and I'm hoping that this movie does very well, and I hope that I like it. But so far, I got no feel other than Tom Holland looks like he's putting his heart and soul into the character, and I applaud him for that. Does he look like the character? No. I can get past that if he nails everything else. It looks like he's got the physicality, the personality, and the characteristics and the humor all down, and I applaud him for that, and I appreciate him for that. Mark Wahlberg, dude, please be better than just yourself. Yeah, we'll just, I guess we'll see how everything goes. Ta-ta for now.